Daytime Empress of Light, the strongest boss in Terraria. A single hit means an instant death, and most players fight her only once just to obtain the Terra Prisma, the game's most powerful summoner weapon. But I wasn't there just for that. I was going to take her down with every class, back to back with no cuts, no breaks, and no second chances. This was going to be brutal. Before facing the Empress in her true form, I had to fight her at night. Why? Because she is a completely different boss depending on when you summon her. At night, she is still a tough challenge but manageable. However, in daytime, everything changes. Every attack is an instant kill. There is no room for error. If I wanted any chance of surviving, I needed to master her patterns in the night fight first. This wasn't just a practice. It was my preparation for the most unforgiving battle in Terraria. Now before Terraria 1.4.5, you could dodge her one-shotting attacks by having a setup that gave you max dodge chance. However, in Terraria 1.4.5, they changed it so that no longer happens. Now, you needed to defeat her without getting hit a single time by any of her unforgiving attacks. This fight was going to be brutal, and I was not ready for what was to come. I already had a gear I was going to use, but I needed a lot of practice. I started with the summoner class and began analyzing her attack patterns to find the best dodging strategies. The fight begins with her prismatic bolts, which I could easily dodge like this. Then, she transitions into Sundance, a critical moment where I had the best opportunity to deal maximum damages per second, bringing her down to 130,000 HP. After that, she unleashes a rainbow and followed by more prismatic bolts and prismatic swords. Dodging these is relatively simple. I just had to move straight and change direction at the last moment. By this point, I had reached phase 2. To start, I dodge upwards for the first 2 attacks and then either left or right for the rest. She follows up with another rainbow, then a dash, and finally uses her homing swords, which I dodged similarly to her previous attacks. But this is where things takes a dangerous turn. She unleashes a rainbow, then bolts, and then Sundance again. This sequence offers only a small window to dodge, making it her hardest attack to master. If I successfully avoided it, the fight was nearly won. With that, Nighttime Empress was defeated, and I was confident that I was ready for her in daytime form. I start the fight off as a mage, immediately wasting one prismatic lacewing. I move to the right, spraying her with the piss book, and then fishron book as she does her Sundance. Then after totally not missing again and watching an in-game slow-mo scene, I beat her with the whip, and then realize, this is mage run for fuck's sakes. After her Sundance, I miss with the piss book again. At this point, it's basically a habit. Honestly, I'm too good. I don't even need the piss book. After all that bullshit, she finally enters her second phase. As my NPCs drop like flies, I don't give a single dublin about it. I keep spraying her with the piss book, letting her marinate in damage. More NPCs die, but in the end, I finally take her down as a mage. For Summoner, we're going all in with the Xeno Staff, Dark Harvest, and Kaleidoscope for maximum whip stacking potential. While we're at it, did you guys know that whip in real life can reach speeds up to 768 miles per hour? No wonder why they're used for special treatment. Anyways, we're already at second phase. Wow. And this fight won't even last long because Summoner is busted. The rest of the fight? Not that hard. We take the dub here too. Oh, you thought Summoner was busted? Just wait until you see Ranger. Spoiler alert, it's broken beyond comprehension. This class is hands down the easiest pick in the game, and here's why. Number 1, insane damage. Number 2, you can attack from a distance. And number 3, well, both of the above. For this fight, we're running the fishron bow, which means the Empress is not surviving. This bow is beyond busted for this battle. Speaking of fishron, I'll be taking on Duke Fishron in all classes in the near future. So you'll get to see how I got the weapons for both Mage and Ranger. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, we're already near the end, so let's wrap it up and move on to our last class. Now, no matter what you've heard about Melee, it has Zenith, so it must be the best class. Shut up! It's actually the worst class with this fight. Why? Because it takes forever to kill the Empress. And no, I'm not even mad about the damage, I'm mad about how you get it. This sword just forces you to suffer through a solar eclipse, just to get a mediocre damage against the Empress. Yeah, might as well say it now. Do not use melee if you want an easy fight. If I had to pick between Bomber and Melee, I'd take Bomber. And oops, we're already in second phase. How unfortunate. This is the final phase of the fight. If I kill her here, it's all over. But then again, we are using Melee. So would I really be able to? I mean, this sword barely does enough damage to keep up with her. After gathering my thoughts and her entering second phase, I started swinging and swinging and swinging. And oh, that was close! We don't want to hug Empress. Bruh, we want to kill her. What is Blood doing? Oh my god, the giant came back. How we oh, goodbye Arch Dealer. Deserved. These dodges are insane. I don't even know how bro didn't die here. Oh, slight fumble. But we're still alive. And we did it! And that's the end. You can subscribe if you want to. Goodbye!